Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, we're up kind of like midday right now. It's like 9 or 10, I think. But what we're going to be discussing, in this video today is the Tormaline SB Dunk. Just got my personal pair right here, and what we're going to be discussing is diving into if this pair right here is a sell or a hold. I feel like the answer is pretty easy. There is a ton, and I mean a ton, of hype for this GR SB Dunk. It is not a collaboration, but it is getting that collab treatment. I mean, you can see how nice these are in hand, but also just go look at the comments online. A lot of people really like these, and the resale prices are definitely reflective of that. So let's get into where they could be heading over the next few weeks and, well, just in the future. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good bet if you buy in at the right prices and if you make the smart choices, which we'll discuss in this video. So hope you guys will enjoy. If y'all want more content like this, then feel free to subscribe and like down below. Make sure you guys feel free to go ahead and check out my Whatnot lives down below. Don't forget, I think we're going live again this Friday. If not Friday, then Saturday. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna have another live coming very, very soon. Shout out to everyone who tuned in yesterday and packing all those orders yesterday. My cat's being really, really good today, actually, but yesterday she was being kind of it's just kind of like a funny story I'm gonna tell y'all. She was being tricky yesterday. While I was packing the orders, basically she kept sprinting back and forth out of my room behind me. So like it'd be like this: I'd be packing the order, and then I would just hear something sprint behind me, and I'd like turn around, nothing would be there. And I'd go back to packing the order, and then something would sprint right past me again. I'd look, nothing would be there, and it's just my cat messing with me. So yeah, today she's being good. She's like laying on the ground looking at me. What's up, girl? And yeah, we'll hang out with her in a bit. So yeah, I hope y'all will enjoy. Again, you can check out any of my other stuff down below. Subscribe, like, us at Resell Vision for the daily deals we do. And shout out my, few members in there. We got a few folks in there, so I appreciate you guys as always. And stay tuned. We got lots of stuff on the way. These under market coming next week. So hey, those of you that are in there, you got something good on the way. But I hope y'all will enjoy. And let's get started. Oh, and I also made like an early pair like on feet video for these. I'll probably link it on this video in like a card or at the end. So if you want to check that, don't miss it. It's on the channel from a few days ago. But as you guys can see, taking a look right here, we've had a pretty significant price correction over the last day or so. As you guys can see, prices are now at a range of about $170 to $210. Now, my personal opinion is we only have about 25,000 pairs hitting sneakers, maybe even a little bit less than that. Understanding that most people are going to be taking L's, so I think size 11 plus we're going to see at 250 in a couple days. That's my personal opinion. If you wanted to go out the way and purchase it now at these like $210, $200 range, if you can find them around there, I honestly think that's not a bad idea because I think that they're not going to last personally at those prices. There's not a lot at skate shops. Most of them have been doing it via first come first serve or online or just via a raffle, so it's like pretty difficult to get a pair. I mean, first come first serve is probably your best odds. I wish my local did that, but it was an online raffle. I don't think I got the dub. But it is what it is. For a lot of the hype shoes, they do it via online raffle. For some of the less popular ones to do it via first come first serve. It's probably to avoid a bunch of foot traffic and people lining up. You get what I'm saying? At least I hope that's what it is. Hopefully it's not backdoor. If not, hey, hit me up. What the heck? But aside from that, y'all can see the price range that we got. Personally, I'm going to go out the way and get another size 9. I love these prices that we got right now. I don't think that this is an SB Dunk low that will chill at those under $200 prices in those popular sizes for very long. So I'm talking about 9, 9.5, 10. 10.5, if it gets below 200, I personally think that will not last for a very long time at all. That is one of the most popular SB Dunk low sizes. I get asked about 10.5 all the time. And yeah, 10.5 is usually one of my first sizes to sell whenever I get like a run. So just understanding that, that's what I personally think about these SB Dunk lows right here. I don't need to be constantly holding it. Well, I talk about it with you guys because, let's just kind of break this down a bit better. So as you guys can see the chart, look at that. Lightning bolt symbol has also appeared. So more people are kind of thinking what I'm thinking right now, going out the way and getting their pair while that little dip has happened. I'm probably going to do the same with some of those larger sizes. Let's see what 13's at. Oh, man, see, 13 didn't even drop like that. Ain't that funny? But yeah, I'm definitely looking at that 12, 11.5. But yeah, if you're size 13, hey, I feel for you, brother. Literally nothing has changed for you over the last few days. It went from 300 to 250. I mean, I guess that is a slight dip, but, still a lot. But, yeah, aside from that, that's what I personally think about this sneaker right here in the price range here. Let me show you the chart, though, as I want to break this down a bit further. So you can see over the last day or so, we've gone from kind of that 270, 250 range to a range of about 170 to 220. 13 is obviously an exception, along with size 14. Those are at 250 to 300. I personally think that those sizes will probably make progress towards $300 after sneakers drop day. We'll probably see them there. I mean, 14 is already like 350, so that'll just stay at where it's at. But size 13, I think, is going to be heading up back towards $300 once people take L's. It's a very limited size, and considering that you see it at 245 right now, here, I bet you it only dropped by like a couple asks. Like there's only a couple asks that got it down to 245. So probably like 3 or 4 pairs for sale. Watch this. That's my bet. I'm either going to be really wrong or really right. Watch this. Look, yeah, see, look. No time until 300. It's only a few pairs. Nobody really has size 13. Look at that. 245, 247, 240. And then look, after four pairs sell, we're at 260. And then after 2 pairs sell, we're at 270, 280. Yeah, and then after 1, we're at 280, 290. So it's just like, you know what I mean? These are going to quickly run up to 300 in my opinion. I don't think there's enough of them out there. So for me, I'm definitely looking at the sneaker as a whole. It is one that, again, I'm not really looking to pay resale as much, to go out the way and hold it. But if I can find them, you know what I mean, at their current ask prices, you know what I mean? If someone's selling a 9 for 170, I'll take it. If someone's selling an 11 for 210, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, I'm not trying to pay the fees on top. You get what I'm saying? But if you can find them for around their ask price right now, I'm just saying, that's a pretty good buy in my opinion. I think these will end up aging well because there's not going to be a lot of them on sneakers drop day. Nike is doing that on purpose. And skate shops really didn't get a lot of them anyways. I mean, most didn't at least, other than, some of the larger locations that have more foot traffic and are very popular, right? Like some of those Arizona shops, you know what I mean? Some of those shops are crazy big. So they have hundreds of people lining up. So yeah, they're going to be getting more pairs than some of the other ones. You get what I'm saying? Some of the more hometown, kind of small shops, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying about this pair right here. I think it's a great hold. If you can get it for retail, I think fire pair for the personal collection. I will tell you that. Go watch the Amphi video. Lovely pair to add to the collection. So I heavily recommend that. But if you're able to get a few at retail, especially on those larger sizes, 11, 12, 13, or if you're even able just to get them at a good buy, you're able to find 11 at 200 flat, or maybe even a 13 at 220, you know what I mean? If you're able to just find good buy-ins, I think you will end up making pretty good money in the shoe. It won't make progress in the first 2-3 months. I think it could make a little bit of progress after drop day once people take L's on sneakers. It's totally normal that the prices of a sneaker shoot up in price after the sneakers drop day. But then once pairs land from sneakers, people get their raffle dubs in, stuff like that, prices usually settle and drop down $10-20. But then within 3, 4, 5 months, you start to kind of see it start trending up in those larger sizes, 11 plus. So I think this will end up being a really good shoe. And after 6 months or so, we'll probably start seeing it really go up in sizes 11 plus. That's my personal prediction. We'll probably see them at 250, 300, and then they'll just all start heading towards $300. You know what I mean? And the ones that are at 300 will probably just head towards 350. So that's my personal opinion on this SB Dunk Low. 11 plus are the best sizes to hold. But I mean, if you can get any, I feel like that's good. You know what I mean? I'll definitely be looking and seeing where the market is for these in different places. Because if I can find, my size 9, if I can find a bulk of these, you know what I mean, for a decent price, I'm definitely gonna be looking to do it because it's a nice pair. So yeah, just keep in mind, 9 through 11 are good sizes to hold. 11 plus are the best sizes to hold, and all of them are really gonna flip. I don't see any of them that are really looking like they're gonna brick right now. Even the smaller sizes, 6, 6.5, those are flipping right now. So yeah, all of them are good at the moment. That's a really good sign that's a good sign to see for sneakers, you know what I mean, when they have a very consistent market. So that's my opinion on the Tormaline SB Dunk Low. I think it's a very easy hold just because A, low stock, B, it's probably the most popular GR SB Dunk Low we've had this year, and C, it's super wearable. So those are really the only 3 things that you need for a sneaker to go up in price, and well, it has all of them. So that's my personal opinion on the Tormaline SB Dunk Low. I think it's a good bet, and we have a lot on the way with this sneaker, so don't miss the May 9th sneakers drop. That's probably your last chance unless your local skate shop's doing something late for this pair. But yeah, I'll let you guys know about that. I think these are a really good hold just because of the hype we see for them and all the other factors that I mentioned. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys today. And hopefully you learned something, you know what I mean, about this pair, or figured out that as a whole, some of the stock numbers. Again, we're getting 25K pairs on sneakers, not a lot. I don't have the exact amount for each size yet, but it's a limited release. That's really all you need to know. So if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's just try to hit 300 likes in this video. Shout out my cat. She being such a good girl today. I'm going to go hang out with her after this video. Yesterday, she was being absolutely crazy, but, it's just kind of funny. Sometimes pets are a little bit inconsistent with their behavior sometimes, but, I mean, it's all right. I'm not... It's just kind of funny sometimes. It's a lot to deal with at night, though. I'm going to keep it real. You can also check me out on my IGs down below. Any of the Whatnot lives, don't forget. I post a lot of deals and stuff like that for sale on my IG. Also, early pair photos. And, of course, the Whatnot lives. We're going live again this Friday or Saturday, so do not miss out on that. And shout out to everyone who tuned in yesterday. All those orders are shipping today and tomorrow, so don't miss out on that. But that's everything I really need to say there, guys. Let me know if you're copping this pair or if you already went out the way and got it early. That's what I did. I honestly think that, you know what I mean? I overpaid for size 9, but... we'll probably get pretty close to it tomorrow, you know what I mean? Once people take L's and prices rise, they'll probably head back towards them pretty quick. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's my thoughts on this pair, though. Just, cool, easy pair to wear. That's what I like about it. So I'm going to catch y'all in the next video tomorrow. And don't miss out on it. Peace.